1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, guys. I think I will be live in a sec. Hello, hello, hello. Let me just check if we are visible. Yes. Hi, welcome to this 3-day extravaganza. We are opening officially Unstoppable Prosperity now, because now this is the day when we are activating this. This will be 3 days of mini lessons, mini training from the Millionaire mindset. These are the things that I have acquired for the last year, I think. And I would like to share with you guys because I see a lot of changes happening in my life. And I see tremendous change, especially in peace and in financial overflow. So this is a training for really women who are looking for living in a financial overflow, who would like to have a lifestyle who is supporting really their business, who would like to work with 5-star clients only, and who know that the clients they're working with appreciate their way of working. They would like to create the freedom, they would like to create the peace, and they would like really to experience every day something that I call peace-infused focus. All right. My promise to you over this 3 days is that you will discover the aspects of success and aspects of growth that were keeping me really stuck. And I would like to share what I have done to untie this knot and to become, fearless and unstoppable, really. My promise to you is that you are going to identify the patterns that are very unique to you and which are coming from your personal framework of beliefs and behaviors. And you are going to discover how you can elevate this knowledge to become really successful business owner. Because what we are looking for scaling our 6-figure business really without hassle, without overwhelm, without working longer hours, without constant social media presence, and preferably without Facebook ads and without any complicated funnels, whether they are evergreen or not. So just for you, a quick introduction, who I am. For those who don't know me, I am Maggie, Fearless Growth Mentor. And I'm working with women who are ready to scale their business towards 6 figures and beyond. I am working with self-made millionaire. I'm working with people who would like to really crack the millionaire code mindset. But it's not only about money. What we are working about scaling the business towards this number. But in fact, it is about reaching the lifestyle which is supporting your business. The lifestyle that allows you to spend more time with your family or your hobbies or your loved ones. The lifestyle that allows you to really experience things that you have been dreaming about. And we do it without hustle, without overwhelm. This is really for educating, for determined entrepreneurs. So welcome everyone. During these 3 days, I would like to cover the 3 areas that are really crucial whenever you are reaching for 6 figures and beyond. And in my mind, this is, first of all, money mindset. the way you create money, receive money, and spend money. And this will be the topic of today. But I would like to cover also two other aspects, which are super important. And this is your power, how you see your power, where you really create, where do you think your power is being created, where your power comes from. And the last thing is time. For many women out there, and for me as well, time seemed like this bastard who is keeping you under the gridlock. And I was always the victim of time. There was never time for anything. I was working, and my to-do list was only growing longer. So on Thursday, I will be speaking about how you can really harness time so that time is working for you and timing is becoming your bitch instead of you are becoming the slave of the time. So my intention for 3 days really is to give you some inspiration, to show you very practical views and very practical approach on how you can view things, concepts, and areas that you are already familiar with. Because you and me, we are probably reading the same books, and we are buying into the laws of attraction and other universal laws. We probably participated the same courses or very similar courses and programs. And with some of you, I'm sure I was sharing one or two mentors on my entrepreneurial journey. So let's jump to day one of this money game. And only one thing on the house rules. My intention is really to appreciate your time as I am appreciating mine. So I think that these mini classes will be about 30 to 45 maybe minutes. So they are relatively short. We are meeting every day, so there will be, a lot of tips, tricks, knowledge, and energy accumulated in one place and in one framework, if you like, one area, one time zone. Yes, this is the word I was looking for, time zone. And if you have any questions, then don't hesitate to ask them either in the comments or directly through Messenger, and I will be answering the comments as they are coming. And yeah, I mean, this is how we are going to work on that. I have a relatively loose scheme of topics, subtopics that I would like to cover, and I hope I will not be deviating too much into other topics when the questions will arrive. All right, so let's begin on the money game. Day one, money game. I don't know whether you feel it, but when I was starting my entrepreneurial journey on the online coaching business, which happened 3 years ago, even though I am entrepreneur for more than 15 years right now, I realized that I have a tendency to measure myself, my success, and my value by the amount of money I am able to accumulate and see on my bank account. And it comes from my beliefs in essence, but I am coming from the corporate world where I was already earning multiple six figures. So when I was entering the coaching business, knowing even that, cracking the six figure is kind of a holy grail in coaching business, I knew that I will crack it very, very fast. And in a year one and a year two, it didn't happen for me. So it was quite a difficult moment when I was starting really to question and to doubt myself whether I have what it takes to make it happen, and whether all the things that I'm doing, all the things that I'm learning are the really correct things, and whether I'm doing them right. Until I decided really to take a big leap and to take several trainings with well-established mentors. Some of them are doing the energetic work. Some of them are doing the money work. So earlier this year, beginning of this year, I have become Money Breakthrough Business Coach. And I started to incorporate the rules of that. And one of the rules that I would like to share with you is, I'm sure that you are familiar with the saying, like, you can do, be, or have anything you want if you really want it. And there is a one, like asterisk, one disclaimer. There is not one really in this sentence, but it's four really. So the sentence is, you can do, be, or have if you can do, be, or have anything you want if you really, 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 so four reallys, want it. And I would like to dismantle this really thing for you. It's coming from Dwayne Dreyer, who is one of my really beloved mentors. And he says, well, you need to crack your money code. You need to understand these four reallys, and you need to practically apply the four reallys in your life. So let's see what they are. Let me just have a sip of tea before we dive in. So, really, number one is when you wish. You just, usually by contrast, you feel that something is missing in your life, something is not to your liking, so you would like to change it. And in the money area, this is usually the level of money or the amount of money that you are surrounded with. Money or wealth, because we have this tendency to associate money with like a physical banknotes or physical digital amount of money that we have in our bank account. We are speaking here about the wealth, the abundance, the prosperity in reality. But okay, let's speak about really money in this moment, in this context. So if you say, I wish I would like to have more money, this is like a first step on the journey. But wishing on itself will not bring you more money. Wishing is only opening your heart to possibility. You actually need to have really number two, which is desire. And the desire in this context is saying to yourself, I want it. I am ready. This is not a trivial moment, and many people miss this moment. When try it really out loud to say, I am ready to receive X amount of money. This really changes everything. If you are just dreaming about, let's say, 10K months, 20K months, 15K months, etc., and you say, oh, it will be great if I had it. This is a very different story, and different things are happening in your psyche, in your body, in your conscious and unconscious, subconscious mind when you say, I want it, I'm ready. And you see how it lands really, how this kind of message lands in your body. This is really the moment when you are asking the universe to do something about this. But in fact, you need to start building the momentum for that. You need a third, really, which is intention. And I'm not speaking about writing the intention in your journal. This is the real intent to do something about this. So you wish to have more money. You want to have the specific amount of money, let's say 10K this month, right? And now you are ready to receive it. And you are ready to do whatever it takes, or you are ready to take specific actions for that. Like really, 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 really. And then you are entering in the really number 4, which is like a cherry on the cake. And that's, you have the passion to make it happen. Because when we are learning this process, and it is a kind of a process, it might not work for the first time. For some people, it works as they are completely relaxed and they do it for fun, and they are detached from their results. And you know it intellectually that you have to be detached from the effect of your doing, of your action. But since you are watching this, you probably have a trouble with detachment and you are expecting. And expectation is really ruining the effect of manifestation, right? So the passion is necessary for you to have this unconditional love for yourself, to comfort yourself when it doesn't work for the first time, and to repeat again and again until you master it. And I remember that for me, it was long months. I couldn't understand what I'm doing wrong, I was dreaming about this financial overwhelm, and I was able to manifest instantly, like 15K, but it wasn't sustainable. So you might be where I was, like, I had a desire. I really knew exactly what kind of, what is the amount of money I would like to see on my bank account. And I was ready to make whatever it takes, but it didn't happen. It was not happening to my liking. I would like to come back to the desire. This is the moment I was telling you, I'm asking the universe. But this is not only you ask the universe, but you ask also the clients, the potential clients, to pay you for your services. This is the moment when you have to confront with the way you see yourself, when the way you see the value of your services, your worth, and you probably have the discussions with your ego, whether people will be ready to pay the price that is ideal in your mind. So I'm going with my clients through, crossing the borders, like, okay, let's cross the border of 500 euro or dollars or pounds, and then let's cross the border of 1,000, and then we are together, we are crossing the borders one after another. And I remember, how was it for me to first ask, looking into my client's eyes, for 5K, for 10K. I was scared like shit. I mean, however, I knew that the value of the program is much higher. And I knew that when they will pay, the return on their investment will be there immediately. But this is, you have to be ready to do this, to make the step and to grow and expand on this way. Not only, ask the universe by meditation and by journaling, wishing that manifestation will happen, but really doing everything along that. So remember, you need 4 release to make it happen. And I know that you really, really, really want it, right? I am this money breakthrough business coach, and funny enough, what I learned working with women in the area of their money mindset and working with very different clients, I realized that actually it's never about money. The story that I would like to tell you is a story about a woman who is coming from a very wealthy family. She is a life coach because that's her passion, because that's her education, and because that's how she would like to serve the humanity. She's more than ready to do this, and she has a lot to offer. Her experience from her lifetime is amazing. So she is married to a millionaire. She has lots of money on her bank account. So money is her least problem. And yet the scarcity around sustainability of that, whether the money will stick, whether the money will not disappear, whether the money will be able to support her on her journey, whether this is really her money, because it's like a family money. So what is her impact on that is amazing. So the one thing that I would like you to remember from this training is that millionaire mindset, adopting the millionaire mindset is about your beliefs in the area of money, not necessarily the specific amount of money that you have on your account. Not in the beginning, at least. We are trying to infuse this unstoppable prosperity now. So if even the millionaires, think about it, even if millionaires don't see themselves as having prosperous life, there is something wrong with their identity, with a millionaire identity, with a money mindset. And this is also the core of the problem, because during many trainings that we probably were participating together, one of the first steps that we are being taught is that you need to embody the personality, the identity of a millionaire, if you would like to be a millionaire, for instance. And see, this is the problem, because without dismantling where are our very personal, very unique beliefs, we are trying to step into the very high version of ourselves. It's not even the next version of ourselves, but this is the next, like really, really, really high version of ourselves. And what happens is that for many women that I'm working with, this is the problem. When we are starting the work together, we are checking what is your identity? What is your desired identity right now? And I realized that one of the most common block for money attraction is that women try to embody as their first identity the idea of being a millionaire owner, of having $1 million on their bank account. But deep down, they don't believe that. It's too much. It's too big number. So what they are doing, they are sabotaging this number. So it is like you are stuck in one place because you want to go, consciously you want to go, but subconsciously you are withdrawing yourself. So it is like, this is exactly one of the blocks that keeps you in one place. So the work here is really about being very, very honest with yourself. And it happened to me. I mean, for me, it was like, do you believe, Maggie, do you believe you can be millionaire at some point? Yes, I believe that. But can you be a millionaire as your next version? And that was no. But the comfortable number for me was 350, 360. So more than $250,000, less than $500,000. This is the number that I'm going toward. This is the number that I know it's coming. Yeah. This is the number I am working towards. And this is a very comfortable number for me. So speak to yourself, work with your subconscious mind, and check where is the position of your identity bar, and leave it there. For some people, it is 100, okay? For some people, it's below 100. And here, I would say, be very careful. If you see that your identity is right now below 100, then you have a lot of work to do in your money mindset, because you cannot really scale the business toward multiple 6 figures, 7 figures, and beyond if you don't cross your first 6 figures, right? And the difference between 80K, 90K, and 100 is really tiny. I mean, this is the belief which is, sitting in your mind that holds you back. And for instance, I had a mental block of crossing 10K. For me, it was very difficult to ask the client for to pay me, for the investment of 10K, even though I was ready and I was investing 10K and more in my mentoring programs, but I couldn't ask for 10K until I did something that really, twisted that, and it was a second. So do the work around that. Millionaire identity, I mean, scaling your business from 6 figures, which is the holy grail of coaching business. And not many people do it. I mean, I think statistics that I have found saying that 95% of coaches are living below 100K. Like the average revenue is annual revenue is $60,000 to $80,000, and only few percent of coaches in the coaching industry are able to cross it. But since you are watching this, I know that you are on the quest to really crack this 6-figure code, and you can do it because you are determined and you want to live in the financial overflow. So I would like to tell you the story and my view on another recommendation that I have heard many times scaling my business. And one of the recommendations was you need to have a tripwire. The tripwire is the kind of a name that I really dislike. But this is, this cheap product, like $7, $47 a pound, something which is like a no-brainer in terms of investment and allows people to basically to try to do the test drive with you. However, Tripwire is a low investment product, which, yes, it gives people opportunity to to have a flavor of who you are, but they are never around you. Tripwire, from definition, is a DIY product. So this will be like pre-recorded videos. This will be maybe meditations, maybe some kind of process that you are dismantling for your audience, right? So this is not really even the real kind of a work that you are offering. Another reflection that I have on the tripwire is that it requires, once you have a tripwire, it requires building the funnel, automated funnel to that. And it is a lot of work. It is a lot of automation. It's financially, it's also something that you need to consider. And usually you don't have a technical skills yourself to operate that. So you would need somebody who will do it for you. Which means that, you need to understand how technology works. It is a lot of hassle. You don't want that hassle in the beginning, I think. So at least for me, even though technologically, I understand technology, I can do it. And I started to build a tripwire, but then I caught myself thinking, this is not really for me, because I spent so much time on that. I spent so much effort. My focus is there instead of really, being in touch with my clients, being in contact with how I want to help them, how I can create the value for them. So for me, Tripwire and the funnel which was built along that, and the Facebook ads, which sort of give the fuel to this funnel, it was simply too much. So I dropped this idea, also understanding one very important thing. If you think about the type of client who is purchasing Tripwire product, think about it. I mean, mentality of a person who is buying $7 product and mentality of a person who is investing in 700 or even 7,000 product, there are very different mentalities. There are very different, it is very different readiness to do something about the situation. All right. So, and I think that some of you might even observe what happened to one of our mentors who was able to, exactly thanks to the Tripwire kind of products, to elevate her Facebook group from, I think, something like 5,000 people, 5,000 members, which is already a lot, to close to 15 or 20,000 members within a year, I think, or 18 months. So in a very short time frame. But she realized that the quality, of people, or I would say mentality of people, or the place on their entrepreneurial journey is different from those who are investing at least 1,000 in hair coaching or in hair products. So my recommendation would be, if you are not scaling your business from $250,000 to $500,000 and more, you don't need Tripwire. All right. Just think about your ease, think about your freedom, and think about the way you would like to really work. When you would like to reach for this six-figure business, for the six-figure for the first time, you need to truly connect with your clients on the soul level. And this is the moment when all the teaching of quantum leaps of the universal law of how energy works. This is the moment when your passion, trust, and understanding step in. So my message to you is really that money is a side effect of the state of being you are able to generate within yourself. And believe me, it took me a lot of time to not really to understand it intellectually, because we understand it intellectually. The thing is, you cannot do it, because for the doer, and you are probably a high achiever like I am, for the doer, it's about doing. So tell me what to do. But the back of the story is not about doing. It's about how you approach the things, how you find yourself in the concepts and things, how you trust yourself, how you find this peace-infused focus in everything that happens around you, so that the fears, the self-doubts, the scarcity has no access to you. So that you can live without the external validation. This is really the big jump that I have created in myself, and now I can give it to my clients. I was really frustrated being active, especially on social media, with the fact, how many people are watching my lives, or how many people follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, how many likes my posts have. And I realized that it is not really about this. I mean, yes, it's nice to have all this, adoration and comments and interaction. But sometimes when you are connecting with your clients on the energetic level, on the soul level, then one reaction and the fact that one person is watching you at the moment is enough to have this connection and to open the door for that person to work with you, to open the door to serve this person, to give the value of everything that you have accumulated through your lifetime as your offering. So it happened to me very quickly. I wanted to give you the showcase. When 3 years ago I started to run the online coaching business, being already a professional marketeer, being an expert in European Commission, I found really, really challenging to, for instance, to do what I'm doing right now. I mean, to being on camera live, that was like a huge challenge for me. But I overcame it. I overcame it by, repetitively doing that. Even though I was deadly scared, I finished it with launching the course, the Fearless Visibility Bootcamp, which my clients can benefit from, and I now offer it as a DIY product. So everything that I have learned on that journey, now I can offer to my clients. I was scared to sell online. I was scared to really to ask for the prices that were reflecting the value, the true value of my offering. And gradually I was crossing this borders. For the first time, I was asking for 997, then 2.5K, then 5K, then 10K, then more and more, and I'm there, So now when I'm working with clients, I know precisely what you guys are going through, because this all happened to me, and it wasn't so long time ago. However, I would say the most important thing that happened over this whole journey, and this is always compound effect, was that I learned how to not even do more, but do more impactful work. How to connect on the higher level with the clients, on a deeper level, on the soul level. So I can attract only 5-star clients. I don't have mediocre clients. I work only with women who are determined to make things happen for them, because they know it's possible. I mean, women out there in all these, programs and all these courses, they are doing this. But even though you know how laws of universe work, you still feel that you are hustling. You still feel challenged. You still feel that you are working 24/7. And you still have all these beliefs that there are so many things that need to happen for you so that you can succeed. So for me, it was really ditching this way of thinking and adopting completely new way of thinking that allows me right now to do more profound, I would say, work. The work I'm doing, it's a kind of a legacy type of work. To work with clients of my dream, to create programs that when I create them, I don't really feel like work. This is what I want to tell you. I work on such a level that it doesn't feel like work. And that's a gift. So this is also the story of contrast. I realize, and I will be telling you this story when we will be discussing the time concept, that in my family plane, there are plenty of things happening that require my presence. I have a cancer. In a family, I have a cancer. My dog is experiencing cancer, so we are treating him for 2 years. And these are the final stages of his cancer, but he's good, he's fine, everything is all right, so don't worry about him. I have a diabetic cat who needs like injections twice a day. And recently, my husband had a stupid accident when he cannot walk, basically. So he was using only crutches to reach the bathroom and back. And it seems like this is very, very challenging. But even though this kind of things are happening, I am spending less time on my business and I have much more freedom and still have this financial overflow, sorry. So I'm not allowing myself to be overwhelmed with everything that is happening around me. Okay, I'm sort of immune. I am in like a golden bubble, and I have amazing life. So when we will be speaking about time and we will be speaking about power, I will share with you guys how exactly I am doing it. So let me just check why I'm telling you this story. I'm telling you this, and you might be thinking, yeah, but what's in it? What's in it for me? What I'm trying to say is that to be able to look at your money situation and the abundance around you in the way that I'm explaining to you right now, you need to have a very intimate knowledge, very detailed knowledge about who you really are. And this is not a trivial exercise. This is not about asking and, looking into the mirror lovingly and accepting all the flaws and your body, etc. It is about learning what kind of beliefs on a very deep level, what kind of behaviors are sabotaging you right now, because you have a lot of sabotaging activities. Okay, if you are a doer, you want to act, and you are acting on things, but you are acting from the place which are actually sabotaging your activities. So what I am offering to my clients is really to get this very unique and very personal report on who you are. What we are doing, I ask you to fill in kind of a quiz, which is called Prosperity Diagnostic Blueprint. And you receive the report, which is showing you how good material you are to have a at least six-figure coaching business. What are your personal next steps? What are your priority area of focus? And what are the areas, the points of focus that you need to put your eyes on so that you can start working on this particular framework, I would like to say. Or you would like to work on the saboteurs that you have, okay? Once you do that, not everything at once, but slowly but surely, you are dismantling this belief, prosperity belief, that allows you to see what is your capacity to receive and what are you doing to yourself. Where are the blocks that stop you and keep you in one place currently? So this is really, in essence, what I wanted really to share with you guys today. My goal in the money mindset was to ditch the bloody ego talk telling me that I'm not worth receive 2K, 5K, 10K, 25K for my work. That the fact who I am is defining how much I could live in. It's defining, or what I believe about myself is defining who I am. And it's a bullshit, really. I really would like to work with 5-star clients, and I'm doing it. So you can do it too, because I was in the same place where you are today. For me, the goal was really to have the peace-infused focus so that I know what are my next steps, because I understand the law of attraction. I understand how manifestation works, but it didn't work for me. I mean, I couldn't make this happen. So if you are like me, then I know that you are looking for all these things and you would like to live in financial overflow, and you would like to have a lifestyle that supports your business. And your business is you. It is created by your beliefs. It is created by your behaviors, and it is created by your sabotaging actions as well. So what I would like to offer is, I would like to offer you the first step, which is the Prosperity Diagnostic Blueprint. And people who become my client and who are putting themselves on the 6-figure journey start from that moment. The moment they receive the report is the moment of getting the understanding how their power is being constructed. And we will be discussing about the power tomorrow. So meet me for the next mini class, which is called Power Game. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.